Greetings to the gamers. A little bit of a late start, I had to make some food before I went live, regrettably. I know. Some people would say whatever you put into your body turns into the energy that you will then use to fuel the rest of your day. I don't believe in pseudoscience like that, so unfortunately, until I see a couple more non-biased sources on it. Dude, it must be so easy to be a conspiracy theorist, huh? Anytime you hear a single thing you don't agree with, you just get to point to it and go, that's a biased study. It's so sick. Wait, living in ignorance might be overpowered. We might have to look into this and patch it for the next one. I'm storing items that I don't want you to see yet. Because I was, obviously grinding this game off stream. No, it's just because I forgot to reach over and change it. Literally all I was doing was organizing my backpack. I'm sure that you missed out. I put an antidote in here. I put a couple of we had a wyvern gem in our pocket. Don't know where I got that one. Probably from who was it we hunted last? Basarios, I believe. Oh, I think it was a rock monster for sure. There's a whole song about that one. Motion in the Ocean. That's the rock monster, of course. Yeah, okay, we should probably get our whetstones back, but I hope everyone's having a good day. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. If not, I mean, what do you want me to do, man? I'm just sitting out here watching airplanes. But it's real. I don't remember. What, is that a country song? Or was that a pop? I feel like it was a country song. So if you don't know the song I'm referencing, congratulations, there's probably a spot in heaven for you. I'm not saying anybody who listens to country is implicitly going to hell. I'm just saying that I'll make sure that once I'm done with them, they will be. Oh yeah, what do we have in the arena? I don't think we've done anything here. Bunch of grudge matches. That's cool, man. What are the challenge quests? Huntathon, Logia Cruz, Gammoth. I mean, none of these are speaking my language, I guess. I mean, that one kind of is, because I think those are hyper monsters. I don't really understand how hyper monsters work, and I feel like a boomer because, like, I'm past the point of caring. We're about to get better equipment anyways. I'm just gonna keep rocking this red one on my back until it starts tinking off of every monster anyways. So hold up, who is she? Gamers, when they see a singular woman, son of a bitch. That's the, wait, which one are you talking about? The arena questrix? She just gives you arena quests. That's all she does. She has no other purpose. You can't flirt her. This isn't date everything. Not every game used to be for gooners. But now, some things can change for the better. What was this one for? From the Resting Hunter. This is perfect for the hunter arts I'm working on. There's one for hunting arts. I think it was with the Ace Lancer. No, the Ace Lancer, believe it or not, actually only gave it. Oh, it was share the load is what I was looking for. Hold on, man. We got to drop the load. All right, we'll go share our loads real quick. Only a selfish lover does not share a load. It's the new Coca-Cola thing they're putting on the outside of the box. Share a load with. Those things piss me off just because I never see my name. And if I see my name, they misspell it. Now, I can only imagine how it must be to not have a typically white-sounding name, right? Like, if your name's Yusuf, yeah, fucking good luck. Enjoy hunting to the ends of the earth, buddy. You're gonna be spending your whole life praying to find one share a Coke with Yusuf, and it's not gonna happen. Look, I feel for you. Guess I'm sticking with Gemma. Respectful gooner. It's honestly better for you if you like popular characters. Because if you like a character who is not conventionally very popular, you're gonna be waiting for a while to see any kind of art unless you're the one commissioning. And that gets expensive fast, or so I've heard. Why do I say or so I've heard? Because how did I make gunpowder? Gunpowder is made from fire herbs and nitro shrooms. So we'll make 25 gunpowder. Gunpowder in a large barrel is probably how you make the barrel bomb L's. Yeah, okay. Surprise, surprise. Then you add that with a scatterfish, and then you get a barrel bomb L plus. And then you add, oh, never mind. That doesn't do anything. Well, still. Well, indeed. If it isn't me, somehow live from my own room, Live from New York. Could you imagine if I actually flew out to do streams? It's so fun. I've seen streamers start to go on tour before, and it's like, I'm happy you have fans who support you enough to show up to the tour. But if you're some dude who just sits there and plays games all day, what is the tour like? People showing up and you just boot up the old Atari, sit in front of them and you're like, today we're gonna be playing a little bit of Space Invader in front of a live stadium, booking out the, oh man. I promise I know the name of it, I swear, but it's escaping me now. The one arena that's very esteemed and famous in New York. You know the one I'm talking about. Fuck, man, it's totally escaping. It's like right on the, oh, it's on the tip, man. I can feel it edging me. Whatever, you know what I mean, so I'll still take that. Now, are we just here to beat a nibble snarf into the ground? Yes, we're just hunting a singular nibble snarf. That's not that bad. Edging on stream? Well, yeah, I gotta get my rocks off somehow. Gooning's gonna be illegal soon. I gotta get it in while I can, man. Probably. I mean, I don't know. I've seen that 9/11 for Gooners has happened. Itch.io has removed a lot of their NSFW games, so I'm really... Like, is it censorship? Yes. Is it objectively upsetting that, like, credit card holders own that much power over a system where they can cause an entire genre of games to be forced to be delisted from your platform? Yes. Do I think it's very funny? The number of primarily Gooners who are complaining about it? Yes, because they're like, no, man. Steam release. Oh, they removed my stepmom can't be this cute, bro. What the fuck? What am I supposed to play now? This is the itch. Every game's woke now. None of them hit like that one. With that said, it is obviously it is still like a large issue that the reason it's getting censored is because credit card companies are the ones who are controlling all the cards, and they're just going, hey, by the way, I'm not allowing you to payment process this part of your website. That does suck ass, 100%. I just think it's very funny with the subject matter around it. Starting the conversation is. It's like right conversation, wrong time, you know what I mean? It should not happen that way, but it is funny that it is happening that way. How are you today, boss? I'm okay, I'm okay. I've been roaming around, I've been looking down. No, I've been in a little bit of like a creative, or like, I guess just like a motivational rut recently. It happens to me every summer. You know how people get winter depression? I get the exact opposite, man. I can't do anything in summer. Summer depresses me. It's so hot out. I can't do anything without feeling sticky and gross. I just want to like turn on my air conditioning high enough that I'm the #1 cause of global warming and just sit under a blanket and act like it's winter and not look outside. The not looking outside part's pretty easy for a gamer of my caliber, though. That part just comes second nature to me. Second, since censorship has hit my stepmom can't be this cute part 2 redux. No! No! Oh, man! Hey, does Visa have no shame? Does MasterCard allow this? MasterCard, you shouldn't be censoring the My Little Sister Is My Maid game. She calls me master in that one. You guys should like that. That's your card. Yet again, I really want to make my stance clear on it so there's no misconstruing. Censorship is objectively bad, and it is unfortunate that, like, this is the level of power credit card companies have that they can force a game studio to say what they will and will not list. It's just also very funny that it is starting with the Gooner games, and the #1 people on the front line are all looking like the Chargers from Left 4 Dead. But it does have to stop. I agree. I'm not trying to like be like, actually, I'm pro the credit card company saying you should be allowed to spend your money only on what they say. No, of course, that's absolutely atrocious. And like, honestly, Visa, MasterCard, like, all of them should have a little bit of shame because they're making crypto bros seem reasonable. Because crypto bros are like, see, this is why crypto's better, because they can't track your purchases and you can use it on whatever you want. You guys shouldn't ever make them look reasonable. That's insane. You gotta go back. You gotta reconsider a long, hard look in the mirror. And trust me, the people on the front line, I don't know if it's long, but they were definitely hard, okay? Oh, okay. Prisoner Warden Simulator is gone. And then you're like, oh, that one doesn't sound that bad. And they're like, yeah, well, the whole point of it is an all-female prison and you're the only male warden. And then you go, oh, okay, never mind. You know, I'm starting to see why this one gets lumped in with the other ones, but there's this one with insane scenes, but the gameplay is Candy Crush. You can just say the name. We know you're talking Honey Pop. You can just say it. That one is transcended your average gooner to people who unironically swear that it's got the best gameplay for that style of game. Do I know if they're right? Unfortunately, I don't. And you're gonna say stop virtue signaling? No, it's before I knew how to pirate video games, and it was when I still would have to ask my parents permission to buy games, and I wasn't about to walk over and go, Mom, can you buy me the game where I play Candy Crush to make out with hot women? So I have just never played it. And you might say I could buy it now. Yeah, I don't really know if puzzle games are my cup of tea anyways. Especially, it's hard enough for me to do a puzzle game with two hands. If you're asking me to take one out of the equation, I'm cooked. The chef looks at me, he knows I'm cooked. All right, we gotta go sharpen up real quick. I haven't even cracked into my Rockstar energy. Dude, I got a true Indian food experience today. So I haven't ate Indian in a schminute. So I decided, all right, I'll treat myself. I'll order out today. I haven't been eating as well as I should. Let's go order food that's like actually well made, because the kind of stuff I eat at home is pure garbage that's cheap. So I was like, okay, let's get myself a nice meal. Reset the mental a bit, right? I opened up the food. I got myself the classic, you know, the butter masala, the paneer butter masala. There we go. Got there eventually. And I was like, all right, I'm excited. Let's crack into this bad boy. The second I popped open that lid, I saw a giant hair across the top of my food, and I went, yep. What did I expect? This was on me for thinking paying premium prices for the food would give premium level of service. I mean, it's worse for my roommate. My roommate didn't even get the item he ordered. So. They hit him with the, don't you think we know better? But that was on me. I shouldn't have done. So what did I do in response? Look, I'm not gonna lie. I just picked it out and ate it still. Not the hair. I didn't eat the hair implicitly. I didn't pick out the hair and then go, finally, a meal. But I paid too much to let it go to waste. So I was like, all right, fuck it. We got to do this. Can you pop all the way underground, Nibble Snarf? It would mean a lot to me. If you could just fall underground any moment and not turn around and drift towards me, that works too. Hey, whatever makes you happy, man. Yep, and then you're just gonna bite oats. Sure, sure. You gonna see Hulk Hogan died? Man, if he didn't say all that, like, horrible shit while he was alive, I'd probably feel a whole lot worse. I know Ozzy Osbourne died, but, like, it is sad. However, I think with Ozzy Osbourne's death, we should celebrate more. Because, like, how do you make it that far? I honestly was starting to believe the drugs Ozzy Osbourne took, like, he found some kind of fountain of youth without even knowing it. You know what I mean? I assumed he was either going to live forever or he had already lived longer than he was supposed to. And so now I have the answer on that one. It was not the fountain of youth, so I guess I won't be taking as many drugs as I was planning on now. Wait for this. He's about to go underground. This dumbass doesn't even know. Check it out. Don't really know what he's doing. Don't think he does either. But why do that when you can play Candy Crush on your phone and make out with the hot dudes in your home as an adult? That is true. You are allowed to do that. Yeah, but like Summertime Saga is... The GOAT is genuinely a good game that I just played for the story. Look. I believe you. It's got a wild name though. It's Summertime Saga. Unironically, Ozzy looks more healthy than the immortal billionaire. I mean, that's kind of why I was like, I'm thinking whatever drugs Ozzy took I think he was like one drug off, you know what I mean? If he just took like, maybe, I don't know if he was, maybe it was like a prescription drug, right? Maybe like he pops some Sudafed and then all of a sudden, holy shit, he lives forever. But I don't know, man. I really did think that like maybe he did have that fountain. I'm happy to know he didn't, because now I don't have to buy any of the expensive drugs. I can just stick to like the cheap ones that I get hand-me-down from the guy who's passed out down the street. Welcome back to the surface, buddy. I mean, Nibble Snarf, if you bring Sonic Bombs, is not that bad of a fight. If you don't bring Sonic Bombs, this guy is atrocious. But luckily, a guy like me, I've seen enough Sonic Mpreg art to last a lifetime. See? One more Sonic... Mr. President. A fourth Sonic Bomb has hit the Nibble Snarf. Ah, shit. Check this out. Rolls directly in. What the fuck you did, dude? I thought he was gonna go so much longer. itch.io cleansing survivor in my YouTube chat. It's true. Look, it's rough for them out here, okay? We have to treat them as the refugees they are. It's rough. Like, you go from having the whole world at your fingertips to it's all gone, man. I could edge for days and nights on end to losing your one true love from them getting purged off of the itch.io store. Good, like, so what are people gonna do now, though? Because, I mean, I guess more what I'm saying is, aren't they just gonna pirate the game now? Like, if you were really hankering to play, you know, whichever kind of NSFW game you wanted to play, I'm sure life finds a way. You're gonna play it somehow. It's just now you're not gonna be supporting the devs. So now the credit card company isn't getting their money. Now itch.io isn't getting their money, and the creator isn't getting their money. So what's your end goal? Create their own? Okay, I see what you're talking about. Oh, we're gonna have a dude. Holy shit, 1920s style, speakeasy, prohibition age. So what are you in for? I got it. You want them dressed in maid outfits. Related? We got you. In fact, it'd be harder to come by if you asked for them not to be related. So you're in good luck. You're in good company around here, buddy. Round the back. Waiting for you at the table. Well, dude, Nibblesnarf does have a really fun underbelly color scheme. I mean, just why do I have all of the wildlife in the world trying to kill me? What did I do wrong? It just seems irresponsible to me. And frankly, I don't get it. All right, popping up. Oh, there you are. What the? Jump scare. New angle. Smut games, goon games. I bought all the smut on itch.io before the cleansing. I left my whole goon collection out. The motherfucker, dude, you keep turning. You've got great edge control. You got to give it up to Nibblesnarf for that. All right, I'm not carding against Nibblesnarf. Some things just can't happen. I told you I'm not. Bring up one of these right in front of him. In front of his big dumb face. The goon pieces out there. I mean, that's kind of like the issue, right? They're making a prohibition style thing. Now people are going to have to go black market gooning. The rates of viruses are going to shoot up. And I'm not just talking STDs because those gooners weren't getting it anyways, so that'll be fine. All right, check this out. Underground, welcome back up, buddy. And that's why you bring Sonic Bombs when you fight this guy and this guy alone. Well, maybe also Cephadrome. But if you're fighting Cephadrome, I'm sure there's like a hotline out there to help people like you. Not that Nibblesnarf's much better. Not trying to morally grandstand the goat Nibblesnarf here. You want to go underground? Nope. Okay. I mean, like, whatever. Up to you, I suppose. Dude. What was up with... Was this band like a plant? Or did people actually enjoy listening to them? By which I mean, I swear they had 5 or 6 hit songs in a row, followed instantly by never hearing of them again, right? Dude, whatever happened to the band Train? I'm not trying to say their music was revolutionary, right? Hey Soul Sister was very much, like, it felt like it was made for soccer moms and SUVs. And I mean that as a compliment because I think it definitely found its target audience. And then they had a couple other ones that I did remember, but now saying it out loud, they're all out of my head. I know they had some other ones that were also topping the charts, but I have not seen them since. Also, the lyrics to Hey Soul Sister. What the fuck are you doing here, Rathian? Bro, they got me with the grapes of Rathian. Get out of here, man. Leave. I don't need it. Don't roar at me. And how are you not affected if sonic bombs hurt you, might I ask? At least he's heading out in his own way. Yeah, man, I swear, dude, they would be topping every chart, and I just have not heard anything on them since. It's like they went extinct. Maybe they were like an industry plant, dude. Especially, I mean, the lyrics of Hey Soul Sister definitely left a little something to be desired, I would say. When they hit you with the "my heart is beating right out my untrimmed chest," you gotta wonder, was that all necessary? I know that there was probably a syllable count thing going on, so they were like, fuck, what do we do? Because my heart is beating right out my chest. It doesn't work. We'd have to do a Taylor Swift style Bad Blood. You know, you extend the word to be an extra syllable where there isn't one. But unfortunately, Taylor Swift didn't pave the way for making songs that don't have proper syllable counts yet. So they kind of were stuck, right? Like there was a no-win situation. Sorry. Bad Blood, look, I've really got no ill will against Taylor Swift. Except for Bad Blood, which is ironic. I know. It is, I think, her worst song by a very considerable margin, and I don't understand how anybody actually likes the song. It's one of the only ones where I'm like, I'm waiting for something to happen in the song that would cause me to enjoy it, and it never happens. I'm not trying to say all Taylor Swift songs are bad, because I haven't listened to most of them. I can tell you with 100% confidence that Bad Blood is a bad song. It feels like a song that was in drafts, right? Like the lyrics ideas were in drafts, and yet they just kept going, you know? Nobody on her team told her to stop, so she just kept going until it eventually released. Hold. I think you've got to be close, Nibble Snarf. It's so hard to tell with him, though. Because this guy doesn't limp like a normal monster. He doesn't feel like a normal man. He's a creature of pure destruction. Hatred is all that fuels him going forward. All right. What do we have here? The weakest little chomp of all time. What are you going to do when I'm on this side of you? He's got to drift and turn around, so I'll have enough time to dodge. Yup. I'm probably gonna get killed in my sleep, but if Taylor Swift was a spice, she'd be flour. Would I agree? Say no. Because to me, flour is very useful and makes a lot of dishes really good. I can't say... So what kind of spice would she be? It's a great question. I don't know. But I don't think flour is fair. Because, like, flour is, I mean, it's very helpful. Was that limping, or was this guy just kind of going Insano style on it? He was hitting the me when with her, you know what I mean? Alright. Get a triple slash in here, change over to big boy form. He's tripped and fallen over. You know, I have to give credit to the VTuber community, by the way. Which is not something I like to do often. dude, like the large VTuber community. There was a VTuber who recently said that she was getting married, right? And once I saw she sent out that tweet, I thought to myself, she's about to get the worst kinds of people of all time in her Twitter comments. Everybody actually was like, yo, great for you. I'm happy for you. From what I saw, I'm sure there are some absolute degenerates out there. But I was so shocked to see how normal a lot of the VTuber community was about that. Because I know a lot of people... There's a history with this VTuber. I know the cursory history where she used to be at a previous organization before going indie. But because of the previous organization she was at, I really thought there were going to be a lot of freaks in the comments being like, but not to me? Doesn't she know that I have 4,000 messages with an AI chatbot of her? We're practically married, but you know what? They did better than I thought. That's the only credit I'll be giving the VTuber community, so take it while you can, okay? If it sounds like a backhanded compliment, give me something to give you a front-handed compliment on, buddy. We don't hand those out for free around here. Don't hit me. God, Rathian is such a bitch. I hate this character. I hate Rathian. If you like Rathian, DNI. I'll block you on my twitter.com account. I don't use my twitter.com, but if I did, consider yourself blocked, buddy. Which, ooh, the biggest diss. Doesn't blocking people not do anything anymore? Because Elon got mad that people were blocking him, so you still see messages from people you have blocked. So the only thing blocking really does is they can't message you. Or something like that. I don't know, I feel like if I block someone, I shouldn't see their messages and they shouldn't see mine. I don't think this needs to be a two-party consent thing because it's social media. So if you really get upset that you're blocked on social media, you can like walk outside. You've got a whole world in front of you if you do that one. They hate you knowing this one simple trick. Getting cyberbullied, cover the screen. It is just that simple. I mean, I guess there's also the other thing I'm happy with the VTuber community for is standing up against that one corporation. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember their name. I know it was the one that Iron Mouse was a part of. I'm happy that a lot of people are like banding together with that. I did see the interview where they were talking to the CEO. That shit was like, honestly, you couldn't have scripted a funnier thing for the CEO to say. Because the CEO hits the one person who works for them with we actually have a lot of money. Like a whole, like we're doing really well financially actually. So like, don't worry about that. And then her response is like, can I get paid then? And he goes, he actually freezes. He was not prepared for this one. He was given a script for sure, and then it's like, oh shit, they went off script. This is not the softball I was asked. They were not supposed to throw a fastball right on the... Oh, I was not ready for that. 120 miles per hour right down the center. What am I supposed to do? Sound of my bat cracking at it sounding like a gunshot. I can't do it. You think? Hold on. I've lost something. Aha, I found it. Okay. Phew, that was close. I almost lost my virginity there. I wanted to just check what other quests we should be doing. If I have my Kira Nico up. Motherfucker. How do I close this tab every single time? And then I go, boy, as long as I have this tab up, I'll be fine. Never do. Yeah, because we're on G2 star. I don't think we have many left. We got Dirty Deals with a Baroth. Dirty Dan. Yeah. Shadows in the Desert Lake. Not Mushroom to swing a Congalala. Yeah, we got that one. Feeding Time for a Nursilla. We got that time, or that one. The next stage of evolution. And that's no rock, Basarios. Okay. So the only one we really have left is kill these ones. Hey, what is your roommate up to? You talking about losing your virginity like that? Well, that's up to him. Just kidding. It's his job to be under my desk at all times while I'm streaming. You didn't know. Sorry, I guess I should come clean. Me clicking the go live button is actually just a little bit of a game between me and him to see who finishes first. Me with stream or me with a very different kind of stream. That's my secret. The game was rigged from the start. It was gonna go my way whether I wanted it to or not. In tier 2, the effects of the and duration are longer. By masterfully gauging the axe's weight, this hunter allows a lightless motion that borders on impossible. It allows a vertical slash to your repertoire, which utilizes rapid swing momentum. That sounds horrible. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa. I don't think anybody could have given me a worse add-on. Hey, Ace Cadet, that's what makes you special. My man. That's what we hunted that nibble star for. Makes you feel good, doesn't it? Reminds you there's a reason to get up every morning. Haven't found it yet. I'm searching. All right. Let's go check our weapons, see if we can upgrade. We might be able to. I highly doubt it, though. I feel like I check it every single time we do anything. Lava Seoth Cortex and then Burn a Ticket G's. And then I was told Burn a Ticket G's are not good. Trans Slash is goated. Oh, I'm fine with Trans Slash. I was talking Tempest Slash. Trans Slash, honestly, I might go back to it because I don't really use Demon Riot in G rank much. So we could try Trans Slash 3. But the one I don't care about, this is the one I just unlocked. I'm happy to have Trans Slash 3. But Tempest Axe 2, I don't know what you're thinking with that one, man. Trans Slash, that was the one we used first, and I think that it's the same thing. It just, like, does more damage, if I'm correct. And if I'm incorrect, don't tell me. Well, we might as well just throw a King Armor Sphere on each of these. It's free armor we're just sitting on. We have 0 true armor spheres, nor should I. Striker style using Trans Slash and Demon Riot is evil. But have you considered that if I were to do that, in your crazy messed up world that you've described to me, where I wouldn't last a moment, just because like your mind is such an asylum compared to mine, I wouldn't have my perfect dodge, which is, I would say about like 60% of my enjoyment, and also it's 100% of my survivability. That one arguably matters more. It's definitely 100% of my survivability. If I did not have the ability to perfect dodge, I'm getting laid out extensively. I'm getting spread and run through like... Well, ironically, only your mother comes to line. Or comes to mind. She does not come to line. She comes to me. Dumbest joke of all time, man. Dude, honestly, your mom jokes are so easy, but now I completely understand why Muscle Man was spamming them in regular show. It's so easy. Okay, this was not the map I thought it would be on. I thought Volvadon didn't leave the volcano area, which is why I yoinked some cool drinks. Turns out I can be wrong, as tragic as that is. I mean, I know Great Macau was the other one, and I was trying to think, how is Great Macau gonna live in the volcano? But I figured that was more for Great Macau to figure out than me. I mean, Great Macau's got to be right here, not right here. Okay, Great Macau's got to be in Area 5. I've kind of got a sixth sense for these kinds of things. It's the reason I'm a hunter, is because I know these things. I can track, like, what did I tell you? Feels like a slightly larger Great Macau than usual. In-game, I would never dare disrespect Mother Rat. Thank you. That's grounds for getting banned, you know. I like having not defined rules for my channel, because then I can just ban anybody and say you didn't read the rules. The rules exist in one place. It's my mind. But if you are not following them, if you are not abiding by them, I own the right, the sole right to ban you at any moment. Damn, Mach 30. Holy. But the only issue is, like, I unfortunately don't actually like banning people. It sucks. Because, like, I gave myself the power to, and I don't really enjoy it. Like, that one dude I had to ban from YouTube, I was sad I had to ban him, but at the same time, I feel like you can only try to make me say the N-word 3 times before I ban you. The first 2, anybody can make a couple mistakes. But the third time, you might be towing a little bit of a line we shouldn't be playing with, man. That's when I gotta, you know, really say, I'm putting my foot down here. I think you understand the vibe. And don't get me wrong, I've talked about this before with Spoopy Joseph about it, for when it comes to banning people, because he is a moderator, right? And my only kind of idea on it is I like to give people a little bit of leeway. The reason I like giving people a little bit of leeway is because it was my favorite region in Genshin Impact. No, the reason I like giving people a little bit of leeway is because I can sometimes make jokes that toe my own personal line. Where I'm like, if somebody else said this in chat, I'd be like, okay, this is a little bit of a strange vibe. But you don't know where my line and my mind is, you know what I mean? So you might think that you're part of the joke. Now, unfortunately, if you have crossed that line in my mind, you are not part of the joke, you're part of the problem, but you don't know that. And I don't think it's fair to ban somebody for like one time where they thought they were being funny, but in actuality, all they were doing was like passing a line you're not supposed to pass. It's kind of like dark humor fans when you actually have to form a joke instead of just like saying something racist. Dark humor can be funny. Unfortunately, everybody who tells me like dark humor is hilarious will then proceed to just go stereotype. It's like, okay, if I was 12, this would have killed on the playground. We're past that now, so we got to come up with like a structure to our jokes. There is the rule, don't be a horrible person, so that should be enough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's vague enough that I can like, it's my own Rorschach blob where I can be like, that makes you a horrible person, get out of here. Welcome to my autocracy, baby. I'm judge, jury, and executioner. There's an N-word attempt counter for each viewer. Yeah, that's actually all the mod notes are used for. It's just like N-word attempts, currently 0 for everybody in chat. But you be ready, because at any time, we're ready to up that to 1 if you're trying something. I'm giving you, honestly, you know what? Just for saying the word N-word in my chat, you get a half marker. Permanent record, man. That was the kind of shit that teachers would always threaten. This is gonna go on your permanent record. And then the permanent record, as though like I'm about to apply to Harvard, and they go, we see in your 6th grade homeroom class, you were talking when the teacher was giving instruction. I don't know, you might not make a good lawyer then. Also, what an insane wyvern gem to pick up off the ground. My man just dropped it, poor guy. That was like his Balenciaga he dropped. Well, Red, as a mod, I think you makes you a horrible person. I'm gonna time you out for 10 seconds. Oh! Oh, my permanent record! You want to know what made me actually no longer care when teachers would say something would go on your permanent record? It was the fact that Miss Puff and SpongeBob would always threaten SpongeBob by saying that this will show up on your permanent record, and then it never affected his life negatively. That's when I realized, wait, it doesn't matter. Wait a minute. Yeah, sure, he never got his boating license, but that was lack of skill, not because of his record. Are you using a guide for key quests or just random play? So, I started the game doing just random play, but now that I'm in G rank, I'm using a guide. But yeah, I did start the game just kind of going crazy on it and seeing what we got. If you're wondering what guide I'm using, if you're a Monster Hunter player from the old gens, you already know. It's Kira Nico. You already knew it. Then somebody out here is like, oh, I use the Wikia fandom. Get him. That makes you a horrible person. Get him. Sorry, welcome to the rules. Welcome to the finding out timeline. It is one of the #1 disappointing things that pisses me off is when I'm trying to find information about a game and a fandom pops up or a, what's the other one? The Fextra Life. If either of those pop up before a different fan-made site, I'm like, I don't want to be on here. I got a database app on my phone. All right, you're safe for now. Thin ice, but you're safe. Garfunkel bombarding you with rocks while you carve. Everyone wants to get stoned till it happens to them. Oh, the first time I got stoned, it was like, yeah, well, Garfunkel stoned me while I was carving, man. I'm also out here, okay? It still counts. Was sober right up until he did that. I don't enjoy fighting Volvadon very much. I don't know if that's a common take or not. He's just not a very engaging fight. I don't have much fun fighting him. And I always do this. I always greed for hits I shouldn't against him because I'm like, he's just a stupid bear who's made to fall over. I like his design though. I'm not, no notes against his design. I like the red scales a lot and the paralysis. Lurk, Derp the Froggy is lurking. What could he be doing? Who up gooning to the Salted Slices stream right now, be honest. Yeah, please be somebody. Dude, unironically though, the odds that somebody has gooned to my stream are very low, but the fact that they'll never be 0 is something that I have to sleep with at night. Chill out, man. It was like the scene in Austin Powers, slowest forklift in the world. You gotta try a whole lot harder than that if you think you're hitting me. Oh, look at him, he's steaming mad. He's cartoonishly angry. And another thing. Hold on. That's just messed up. Somebody out there. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it right there. You saw Volvadon make a big stinky right there. That's all I'm gonna say. The one without a guide took a whole lot longer. Yeah, I mean, normally I'll do, like here, I've been on G-Ranks 2-star for a schminute, so I'm down to move on, but until I'm ready to move on, I'll just do some of the hunts I want to do some of the side quests, all that kind of stuff. What if I just pop this while I don't have the ammo? Would it still work? No. Okay. Look, it's been a while since I've used Translash. Cut me a little slack there. All right, man. Tonguing me like that, and for what? I know we don't kink shame, by the way. I know that kink shaming's in the past. We don't do it anymore. I do have to say, objectively, the funniest kink that somebody can have is for farting. It's like, that's objectively. Sorry. I was just thinking about it ever since I made the somebody out there joke when we saw Volvadon doing his stink attack. It's gotta be objectively the funniest kink to have, right? Because like, I can't think, they do it in children's shows as a joke. That's how I know that's gotta be one of the funniest ones that exists. No one's taking that one, so don't move on. Don't roll out of here, Volvadon. Don't. But like, you didn't have to. We're having a good time here. So I probably kink shamed him. That's probably why he left. That's on me. That's honestly, I gotta learn to police my language around people that it could affect. Ultra Plegia sack? Thank God. I was worried he'd leave without giving me a sack. Oh, Volvadon, ready for part 2? I mean, he's gotta be weak. We already cracked his back. It's just kind of what we do around here. What were you aiming at, man? Obviously, we all start somewhere, but you might have to start again. Yeah. Backwards roll into a tongue lash. Ooh, daring today, aren't we, Volvadon? You gonna stagger backwards, fall over, let me have a little hit? No? Okay. That's fine. You don't have to. Okay, 2 in a row is, come on. Yeah, I greeted for the overhead hit. I'd agree with that. That's comedic how well he went for that one. Dear Lord, it was like a child to an unguarded outlet. Just an instant run-in. It was the only thing on his mind. And it was a perfect three-pointer. That was nothing but net. You might be the worst NPC-style enemy in the game. I gotta say it. Charging me like that, and for what? And for what? Like, do you honestly believe, as a creature, that your odds of survival are increasing when you attack me while I'm fighting something far larger than you? The answer is no, because now you're dead on the floor and but a footnote in the history of me. So what do you think that means, huh? Never mind. All right, you get the last laugh. Fair enough. Okay, now he's dead for real. To be honest, I thought the stink attack would have killed him. Oh. I was getting all ready for my cool jumping attack on him. That's cool, too. That's fine. Let's just get in there and get some damage going. Could have probably just popped a trance slash. Yeah, definitely could have. That's fine. Let's swap back to this mode. You're leaving again, man? He might be the worst birthday guest of all time. He just leaves every single time he gets the chance to. Dude, so, like, I understand that the people I'm talking to right now, aka the people who are listening to me right now, are likely all gamers. I know, charged language. Sorry to use the G word. I know that can be really upsetting for a lot of people. With that said, do you ever realize how insane it is? Like, how much the average gamer plays a video game compared to, like, a normal person who would play one? By which I mean, people will say, yeah, I got totally hooked on this game. I played it for 2 hours last night. Dude, 2 hours is how long it takes one person to make a turn in Civilization 6. That's crazy. 2 hours, I mean, like, that's just nothing to a true, genuine gamer. But, like, if you really don't play games often, you'll look at a 2 hour time sink and be like, wow, I really fiended this one. Dear Lord, I mean, I guess that is to say, maybe gamers do have an addiction. No, I'm not saying that, like, that necessarily means it's a bad thing. Because, like, everybody, well, not everybody, I would say 90% of, maybe not 90, a very high, more than are not, of people, I would say, are addicted to caffeine. I mean, the sheer coffee sales in the US alone shows how, most people in the US, I don't know exactly how the coffee sales are going in the rest of the world, but you understand where I'm coming from, I imagine. Oh my God, what a perfect dodge. He's gotta be close. He has to be. You can't take this many and still keep coming at me. Plus, he was exhausted before. He was out of stam. Oh, he's limping. Oh yeah, this fight's over. Me be like, new game, let's try it 6 hours later. Yeah, it's good. That's what I'm saying, though. But, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm not trying to call this out to be like, that's why I think all gamers should really give up gaming as a hobby permanently. No, I'm just saying, like, it's kind of psychotic how easy it is to pass the time once you get engrossed in something like that. Because in the same way that I'm talking about games here, right? There are people who read books. They start a book and then will read it for 5 or 6 hours straight until they're completed the entire book. Which I personally cannot do, but that's just because I have a little bit of an issue with reading books, where my mind starts to space out while I'm reading a book, and then I keep reading while my mind is spacing out, and I look back at the page that I just read, and I go, well, I think I read this entire page, but in my actual mind, 0% of it has been internalized into knowledge that I hold. Which means I might as well have just not read anything. Which is why me and books don't really get along that well, because I do that constantly no matter how engrossed I am. That's why I need visual novels, because they put little flashing colors in front of me for my brain. Why I would go insane at a slot machine. What do I mean why I would? why I do go insane at the slot machine. Honestly, I really just thought that like a couple more upswings would get him out of there. We got a pickaxe on us. We might as well pick up some ore while we're here. One of these is gonna give us a god roll charm. Nope, don't think so. I don't think Shining Charm is the one you're looking for. I think it's Time Worn is what you want. Destiny players are like, no fucking way. Oh, they Time Worn? Are they gonna unvault it? Oh man, I remember when I was in that abusive relationship. It was nice to get out of that one. And I don't think I'm ever gonna go back. There's the new expansion. You can play you can play Edging Sanity. Dude, if I needed to edge, well, it's hard now that Steam's banning NSFW games, but I'll find a way, all right? I don't need to go to Destiny for it. It does sometimes call to me like a siren song, though, I won't lie. Just seeing it sitting there in my Steam library, seeing them advertise the new DLC to me, I'm like, I know that if I buy this, I will get mistreated. By myself, especially. Like, how am I supposed to look myself in the eyes after spending $100 on Destiny again? I spent $100 on the last season and played 2 out of the 4 battle passes. I played 50% of the content I paid $100 for. Now, is it because those seasons were some of the worst in Destiny's history, in my opinion? Yeah, no, they were like Curse of Osiris tier, in my humble opinion. Mainly because it was hard to get hyped about anything when they said, by the way, we want to kill the game dead and leave it there. Made it really hard for me to go, ooh, I'm invested in this. And now they're like half saying they want it dead, but the other half, they're like, no, you should buy more stuff for Destiny. But we're not really gonna, you know, help you enjoy the game. That's on you to find your own personal fulfillment. We're just here to peddle you $100 worth of DLC every single second that we get the chance to. You really then think, the fuck did I just read? Yeah, that was kind of my issue with English class also. It's why Spark Notes unironic. Did I read that right? Did that say Lao Shan Long? What is he doing here? Is this as boring as I think it's gonna be? Am I gonna have to watch him slowly walk into town for 30 minutes? Please tell me. Please tell me it's not what I think it's gonna be. I know him from Monster Hunter 1. Please tell me this isn't the Monster Hunter 1 Lao Shan Long fight. Oh man, it's gonna be the Monster Hunter 1 Lao Shan Long fight. No, it's not? Okay. Big ups. That does mean a lot. I mean, there's no dragon resist. Wait, guys! Am I allowed to say something? Oh no. Are you about to go tell me to grab a bow gun? Aw, damn it. Let me go get a bow gun. You're allowed to say whatever you want. Is it the rat that streams or the stream that rats? You know, I feel like I need my brain rewired. Like, I honestly feel like a lobotomy could really spice things up for me. The reason I say it, by the way, is because my response, a response that preloaded to my brain when you said, is it the rat that streams or the stream that rats, is sometimes I stroke my shit with no lotion. I don't know why it was like the only response that came to my mind. I was like, yeah, I mean, you gotta respond somehow. So really, a lobotomy could clear up a lot for me, I think. Yeah, I mean, feel free to say whatever. Is it, oh, wait, sorry. I think I was coming here because I wanted to check in weapons, switch axe. I think I was thinking of making a dragon file something. Is it this one? I don't think it was this one. Maybe it was just the silver wing axe for Valstrix. That's not even that good. I mean, it's not that good compared to what we have, because this one's 250 in power. How about 6 inches and thick? Sorry. We do have this one that's dragon. Little eyes and lob. Would have put it up more if I ever got more feelers, but I could fight 700 Gormagalas, break those horns on his head every single time, and it won't work. I was asking if I could tell you how the hunt works. Yeah, I mean, my understanding of the hunt was you just kind of fight his toenail over and over and over and over until he eventually falls over. So if it's different in this game, definitely tell me. Because it's a 35-minute hunt, and I'm 100% certain I'm about to waste 30 minutes of my life. We love giant monster hunts. Have they ever done a huge monster hunt that felt good? Oh, I didn't mind, what was his name? Gog in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I don't know if he was in the normal Monster Hunter 4. I only played Ultimate, so. Did the OG, did Monster Hunter 4 even come out in the US, or was it just for Ultimate? The only reason I picked up Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate with my new Nintendo 3DS XL. So, not trying to brag or whatever. All right, another gem here. Throw all these. Watching Salted fight a brick wall for 30 minutes is peak. Yeah, this is the PvP Twitter experience, actually. Just 2 people yelling at each other. So you still watch him walk and can very much hit his toenails, but you can follow him with a cannon on a wagon, and you will need it. All right. The wagon dumper is on the way. I probably should have brought some barrel bombs with me, honestly. What's good? Lao Shanlong. Yep. Yep. Hey, man. That's him. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're so back. Oh, we back in the mine. What's this? Special fuel used for the demolishers. Sure. Easy barrel bombs. Yeah, we'll take those. Take our ballista ammo. Take our one-shot binders. Trans men be like, wow, they gave you the free binders? What the fuck? Gender-affirming care. Anyways. I think we're area 1 to start. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. Wait, they don't make it take 5 minutes for him to walk out anymore. How am I supposed to enjoy this? Okay, so we probably just want to loot here. Oh, never mind. It's still going to be 5 minutes. Thank God. Oh, we have to pick it up. Use 1X. Oh, well, that sucks then, because I needed to move this over still. Cannon ammo is broken. Yes, because I need to move this. How does a man move this? So, hold. What we got on this? Oh, no! Wrong way! What do I do? It doesn't stop, man! No! Go back, man! What am I... Okay. Hold on. There. Load the cannon ammo into the pipes. They will store it. And we're off. Fuck. No. Okay. You know, maybe... Well, we'll see. Hey, Lao Shanlong. How's it going? All right. Hey, man. Yep. So we got 3 in there. Oh, my cat be looking at me when it's time for food. What is going on up there, man? All right. So we could wait. Total of 9 go in. Your cannons are very limited. You don't know what my cannons can shoot. All right. Insane idea. What if I ran all the way over there and just shot a binder on him while he... Damn! Ow, dude! Oh my god, wait, if I was OSHA compliant, you'd be fucked. I don't know if those hit or not. One more time. Okay, those definitely hit. Those 100% hit. I think the first one's completely whiffed. Which is impressive, considering, I mean, just look at him. Take a couple more of these, throw them in here. Ooh, we're out of those. Okay. Check this shit out. An object in motion, bitch. Ow. All right, now we're gonna hop down here. What's good, Lash and Long? Just give me a second. I'm gonna run up here now. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna get over. Ah, shit, I'm getting hit by a rock. No, we're fine. All right, we're gonna run over here, and we're just gonna do this. And then hit him with one of these. And then maybe someday I'll even hit him with one of the. I don't think that I have one-shot binders, regrettably. We're just gonna keep shooting him in the back of the toesies here. Bind him up. All right, now we go load the cannon again. I wish you a ton of luck on this one. No, it's fine, it's fine. Micromanaging is what I'm built for. He lied as naturally as he breathed. Please do not roar to get out of there and make me drop the cannons in a humorous way on my own toes. That's the type of thing that would really upset a guy like me, personally. So please do not roar. Oh. Yeah, good boy. Down, boy. Good, Lao Shan Long. Good, Lao Shan Long. All right, let me just take one more of these. I'll be with you momentarily, my man. Cannon ammo acquired. Hold on. Oh, he's really making it, though. If he's about to stand up, we should wait. Honestly, we should just wait either way. So what should I do in the meantime? I don't know. Tell you guys about how nice my weekend was. It was pretty sick. You know. Not so long. Fucking dude. Personal, oh my god, he would not survive COVID. Is that an attack? It's the saddest attack I've ever seen, man. Well, I don't want to just like let it rip. Well, you know what? One jumping attack. Toenail destroyed. Dark Souls style pop up for that one. All right, now you're in range. Get ready to learn it, buddy. Send this one on down. Sending it down Main Street. Cruising on down Main Street. Just relaxing, feeling good. And then we got to go over here. Get a couple toesies hits in. Okay, man. Give my man a fresh clip. And now he moves that toe. Oh, ooh, he's mad at me. He can feel it. He's noticing they're getting clipped. Damn. Chill, man. It's a restraint is ready to use. Sorry, buddy. Restraining order just came in. What are you up to? What goes through your mind on a day-to-day basis, Lao Shan Long? All right, now we go down here. Oh, hi, Kyle. How's it going? Sorry. I'm currently fighting Lao Shan Long, and as you can see, it's a very riveting and engaging fight. Look at him. Just standing there. Menacingly. Couple ballista shots. Putting these ones right into his back. If I can't blow out his back, whose can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good shit. Now, bind him. This guy must be Isaac the way he bound. Thank you. You guys remember when I played that game on my channel? Way back when? God, do I miss it. Man, I could play the Binding of Isaac the rest of my life. Okay, so bad news, there's no more cannonballs here. The good news is that the Demolisher is ready to use. Now, if I had to guess what that is, I'm gonna say, I'll give myself a couple of, okay, in what world can I load the cannon? Am I able to climb with, oh, you're fucked in the head for this. I mean, whichever one of the Capcom executives came up with this, I just need to know how their home life was looking, because this does not feel right to me. This is a case that has actually never quite sat right with me. Are you kidding? Oh, Lao Shan Long, please don't roar. Please don't roar, sweetheart. No, it's okay. Oh, Lao Shan Long. Oh, you're just going uppies? All right, good boy. We're fine. right. Load this bad boy in here. Now you can roar all you want. But actually, let me just get like one more thing of ammunition before you do that. Just one more tweet from 2010 that I can use against you. Just one more Lao Shanlong. Anybody else think Lao Shanlong is a little bit problematic for the community? I don't know. Yeah, God forbid a man have speed. God forbid a man takes a little speed to make it feel better. Don't roar. Don't roar. Gog and Darren Morin are the only decent ones. Takes. Darren Morin is interesting for the first half. Second half, where he's walking towards the ship and you aren't actively on it anymore, it's just kind of capsized in the desert. That part sucks. But the first part, I'll agree. The first part's fun. 1, 2, 3. All right. Good thing that it took me most of my life to get that ready. Now, prepare the Demolisher. Bonnie Blue, when she's on her 980th man and she hears prepare the Demolisher. Alright. Yoink. Don't mind if I... This is ballista ammo, though. Alright, he's here, he's here. It's now or never. I mean, this is one of those moments, right? Now. Goodbye. Oh my god! Demolisher ready in 5 minutes. Brother, his lineage had to be stopped by that one. Yeah, you go back down, dude. Absolutely, and that's not even on you. That's on me. Holy. That might be, honestly. I feel bad for doing that one. Never mind, he's still walking. He's chill. Can you pop back up so I can shoot you with some cannons? Well, fuck me for trying. Wait, I think you missed. There's no shot that missed. He was completely coated and covered. Some people will say phrasing. I'll say, yeah, I know. Lao Shan Long. That was not a miss. I don't believe that that was... Can I get a second opinion in Twitch chat? Did I miss? Did I miss the Demolisher? Because to me, it looked like he was precisely on top of it. I feel like these miss. I don't know how those hit, but... We're chilling, we're chilling. No, I don't think you did miss. That's so big. Camo ammo is broken. You're such an asshole, Lao Shan Long. Dude, when you're alone in your old age, Lao Shan Long, I don't want you to think it's, oh man, my kids must be so busy now. It's because of the person that, it's because of the person you are that they don't visit. There's a reason they don't call. They didn't all happen to get really busy after college, dude. They happen to not want to see you anymore. Send it downstream. Yeah, maybe I'll just jump to my death, too. You know what? We're cutting him. The old-fashioned way. Heartwarming. This hunter still does things the old-fashioned way. No, you don't love you did a great job. The world's just against you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you're talking to Joe right now, but I'm gonna take this for my personal one. Hard to tell if he got hit. If he gets hit, is he supposed to fall over and let me ride his back? Because if so, then like, damn, I definitely missed, even though his body was in the explosion. His body was definitely visually in the explosion. But like, if I did miss, this is fucked. Like, we might just be done already. Don't roar. Don't roar. It's okay, Lao Shan Long. Actually being sweet to you for once. That's big. That never happens. I've cultivated a community who normally likes to be like a little bit of a bully to me. Unless you were being nice to Joe, in which case, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what I thought. Everyone feels so good till Salted Slices breaks their back. What can I say? It's what we do. Dude, so great, cute, so adorable. Okay. I'm gonna add a new rule to my channel. Any compliments given to my mods must also be given to me. Why? Oh, obviously because I'm egotistical and my fragile ego can't take it. Duh. What the fuck? What did you think? Fuck, man. If I cart to Lao Shan Long, I think that, like, honestly, the Hunters Association should just take away my license. That item I saw dropped on the floor? There's no way you just flinched from me doing that. I just don't believe you, Lao Shan Long. Are you serious? All right, we'll cut his neck off. Nope, we're bouncing on everything I do. Back to the toenail. The toenail is all it takes. Wait for the... I flirted with you earlier and you didn't even see it. Okay, well, sometimes I'm blind. God forbid a man be unable to see. While also going 80 down the interstate. I do think I need to go in and get my eyes checked. I think that, like, I'm probably a risk driving. It's why I don't drive much, because I haven't got my eyes checked in ages. And I can tell you right now, my vision is not better. The Demolisher is ready for use. I don't have a Demolisher token anymore. I could go get one. Did they give me a Farcaster? Oh, son of a bitch. Why didn't I bring Farcasters, man? What kind of dumbass goes to one of these without Farcasters? See a quest info, how much of the castle has left? Hold on. It's not red yet. So I should be fine to run here, go grab my Farcaster, run back out, shoot it. Fortress integrity 50%. Okay, good news. Hey, rough day to be a Lao Shan Long, might I say. Rough day indeed. Wait, this is behind him, isn't it? I mean, definitely on his tail. But I don't think it hit him. That one I think missed. That one I definitely think missed. But I didn't realize how far up he walked. I'm just gonna shoot him in the face. Is it dealing more damage? I don't know. It just makes me feel better. Can I go into first person in this game? You can, yes! I always knew this game was best as an FPS. That missed for sure. I agree with that. I really thought he would be closer to it. I really thought that once he was beaten on the fortress, there would be no way that it could miss. Turns out there was. What, are you just walking away from the fortress? Wait. Not long. Wait, but we were having so much fun together, you and I. Don't do this. Don't leave me, man. Don't leave me. Wait, he doesn't finish the fortress? What a selfish lover. Missed a nuke on a comically huge target is crazy work. Oh, like the US didn't. That's where I'm gonna leave that one. Follow Lao Shan Long to area 2. You gonna tell me to wipe after I shit next, or like, because like I was gathering, honestly. I promised you I was gathering. Is there a way I can force them to resupply? What? Okay, now what is this? Oh, this is where I'm gonna be able, well, I can tell this is where I'm gonna jump on his back. Hold on. Nope, the next castle is gonna be a bit harder to defend. Insanely real question that I have. When Monster Hunter 1 came out, did people fuck with Lao Shan Long? Like, were people getting together going, dude, over the weekend, we should get a LAN party together? We could kill Lao Shan Long. I just don't see it happening. Granted, if you were playing the original Monster Hunter where you're attacking with your right stick anyways, you probably, honestly, you're not the kind of person I need answering this question. You were in too deep regardless. Dare I even say irregardless? You gonna come over here, Lash and Long, or just me? The Dragonator switch is ready for use. The Dragonator switch can only be used once. All right, this one we will not miss. I actually did it with this Lash and Long. That's crazy. Siege missions aren't for me. Granted, I guess maybe you had to do it to beat it once. Take a sip of my Rockstar energy. Very much need this energy drink in order to stay awake. All right. Rough day to be looking like you. Get out of my way. Dude, stop spawning on me. I'm trying to play my first-person shooter, and you're really ruining my GoldenEye experience, dude. Trying to relive my odd job glory days. Because now the only kind of job I get is a sloppy one with maple syrup underneath an IHOP table. So, get back up here. So how am I supposed to? I guess I have to wait for him to walk closer to use that cannon. So don't pick that up because those are cannonballs. Dragonator switch we can see right there. We're gonna have to wait for him to get closer. So what should I do in the meantime? That's right, get back to getting ballista ammo. It's not much, but it's what we got. There's no ballista ammo down there. Still gotta wait for him to get a little bit closer for this one. I'm imagining we hit him with the Dragonator before we jump on his back. Maybe. I mean, maybe I should have been saving my binders for right now. All right. Crazy bullet drop. What a dodge. I'm dodging this one. It did. Okay, he didn't dodge. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. We got to move this over into position. Gentlemen, it's been an honor. I can't flip it around, so we'll still have to wait for him. I might be able to just jump on his big fat back from here and set up our bombs. Think you can? I mean, like, it can't possibly hurt. Shit. All right, we'll just see what we got here. All right, my carves. I could probably get some more carves here. But I think I'm just gonna go start yoinking him down. I'm gonna wait on Dragonator and just use my cannonballs right now. That's my take. Oh my god, get into position, man. Places, people. Doesn't feel like this will hit yet. I'd give it one try. One definitely hit minimum. Now all hit. Move this over so that it's faster to load up more cannonballs. Plus, we should still be able to shoot him from here. Wait for his belly to Dragonator. Imagine not hunting with us. Are you seeing the thrilling Lao Shun Long hunt I'm doing currently? Please don't roar. Please don't roar. If you roar, I will actually cry on stream live, man. Okay, thank you. Please don't roar again. Like, I know that at this point it's really all in your favor, not in mine, but like, come on, man. Okay, okay, okay. Only I had a Twitter. That's a sentence no one's ever said. I'll take unique sentences said for the first time for 500. Brat crying on stream. I would very much recommend Lao in multiplayer. They're playing wild. I can't even hunt Lao Shun Long there. Bitch. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. Hey guys, why don't we just like set up the Dragonator again? Because maybe I'm insane. It sure looks like it would work again to me. We do have to get over here so we can load up our stuff. But I want the event outfit. Yeah, but like, I'll get that later. Lao Shanlong can only be fought right now. Don't you play Proof of a Hero in my ears. Brother, there is no proof of a hero going on here. You can only use him one time? Yeah, but I don't get it. Like, just reset it up. It's like using a new sponge every time. You don't have to do that, man. You can just reuse a sponge. But we need to goon now? Oh, I'm gooning all right. What a great grip I have on this. What do we think? This hits. Ah, damn. A flurry, a head-on assault, if you will. Luckily, I'm far enough away that his words can't hurt me. This poor guy, he doesn't know the whole fucking... He thinks sticks and stones will break my bones, but he doesn't even know what words do. Oh my god, crying out so much. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything important in chat. We're good, we're good. It's just like drama and like love stuff. It happens all the time in my chat. I'm kind of like... I'm very much interested on if he's gonna make it. I doubt it. A little faith. And then also have more than that. Once you have that little faith, have more than a little. All right. I mean, he's getting his Lao Shuns lunged in. How many more cannons could a man possibly take? Like, I know he's pretty large. He's decent size at the minimum. He can't be that. Time left 10 minutes. I don't make this. I don't make this in my wildest, I don't think. Maybe if I hit that other shot with the big thing, I would have been fine. But I never had another chance to hit it, because when we used it was probably my best chance. That was it. Okay. I'm gonna get down there and start schmixing it up with Lao Shanlong. Of all materials. You versus me, buddy. I fight for justice. Good shit, Garfunkel. That's the kind of stuff I need to hear right now. Boy, sure would be unfortunate to be you right around now. Man, would I hate to be you right around now. Now, how will I proc these? I don't need to. He'll proc it himself. I mean, honestly, immaculate control, might I say. Do you remember where the voice line "Don't Be Mean" is from? Absolutely, 100%. That is from Yasuhiro Hagakure from Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, released by Spike Chunsoft in... Well, I don't really know when the exact year was, actually, because I played it after its release. But yeah, it's from Yasuhiro Hagakure. It's my favorite voice line from him. Which is why I reference it all the time. Because something about the delivery from the voice actor on the "Don't be mean." It's my favorite. Alright, thank you. That was hurting my brain. Yeah, no worries. PF, what? Twisted Fate from hit game League of Legends, released in 2009. Riot Video Games. Thank you, thank you. Dude, what are you doing, Lao Shanlong? He's making love to the gate, dude. He's trying to make new little baby gates. We already have enough of those with Bill. Oh my god. Alright, fine. I'll fucking drink up. I'll drink to that. Cheers, Lao Shanlong. I'll drink to that, buddy. There's no way you fell down from that. Can we agree that that's embarrassing for him? Big, big. I said it out loud in the exact same pitch, so thank you for proving I'm not crazy. Yeah, no worries, no worries. 1, 2. He's got to be almost down. Hey, I definitely hit the dodge button. Playing Proof of a Hero when I'm about to time out against this fucker feels wrong. Alright. Last and long. Let's make a deal. Well, I mean, if you're gonna give me a free hit, I'll take it. But let's make a deal where you don't do anything for a second while I use a whetstone. This is a mini whetstone? Yeah, alright, well, you know, I'm a dumbass. It still worked well enough. It's fine. It's fine. The thing about Lao Shan Long that he doesn't understand right now is this one legend. It's this guy named Achilles. And Achilles thought himself to be like this immortal warrior. But little did he know, he actually had a fatal flaw and downside. His heel. That's exactly what I'm praying is happening with Lao Shan Long. If it's not the case, boy, that's about to be embarrassing. Okay. Don't be too hard on yourself if you fail this. It's a notoriously big wall when going solo. For others, maybe. For me, this is Thursday. Damn, never mind. Fuck, damn. He knows the days of the week pretty well. Achilles? Yeah. You know that guy. I'm also hoping that Lao Shan Long's a little bit like this other guy who had wax wings. You wouldn't believe what that guy did when he flew to the sun. I'm not gonna lie though, right? Like Icarus just honestly, it wasn't even overconfidence. That's just a basic knowledge check. You have wings made of wax and you go to a heated substance, that's honestly on you. That's not overconfidence, that's stupidity. There's a difference. I know it's supposed to be a tale warning us of overconfidence, but all it told me is that like if I was in Achilles' position, I'd still have wings. We can't always impervious to all attacks unless they hit his heel. That's the one. And God, am I hoping that's the case for him. Stagger Beetle? Garfunkel? No, I think Oates threw that one. Oates? Goated. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And then we hit one of these. Stagger Beetle goes off. He's falling over. He is still falling over, but like, it's hard for him to fall when he was that close to the... So he's actually just backing up so he can fall better. We gotta drink this instantly. Then we just keep going. Okay. Drink this bad boy. Dodge that. Good shit. Hold on. My story can't end this way, can it? Oh, it can so end this way. Guys, I don't mean to alarm you. It's ending this way. I'm locked the fuck in right now. Why won't you just fucking fall over? Do you intend to solo this guy after this try? Yeah, solo with other people randomly I find online. Granted, wait a minute. You're acting like I've already lost. That 5-minute pop-up feels like it was 5 minutes ago. Anyone else feel that way? Don't step on me, man. I've got one of those freaking flags that says don't tread on me, buddy. So how about we quit the treading, hmm? Oh my God, he's treading, dude. I've never seen a motherfucker tread so much. Don't, dude, you're just timing out. You're playing time. Judge, he's deliberately playing slower just so that I'll lose. Hold. Fucking big ass feet, man. Fucking size 13 head at. You mother, God. Would you quit that? Would you quit moving those tootsies around, huh? Yes, I see the time is blinking. I know what that means. This is gonna be close. It's nice to think. Dreams are a beautiful thing, huh? Oh man, they really are what unite us and keep us going together. He's not falling. Okay. He's fucking stepping on me still. It's just impossible. I can't even get a hit in right now. Come on. Fall! Fall! Timber! Fall! I know you can't, like, you can't possibly have too much more to you. This might be... Hold. I'll take it. We've repelled the monster. It could have been worse. We don't get our carbs. That can kill him. But we repelled the monster. Okay. Unless, is that all you do with Ah Shen Long? Is it just a repel mission? I don't think so. It just means I got 60% of his HP, right? We still get some items, though. I'll let you guys in on a secret. We will not be farming Lao Shen. Also, for future note, you should probably attack his belly, because his feet have like 20% damage reduction. Well, it's been a whole lot better that way. You have reached Hunter rank 11. I mean, you're as surprised as I am, game. Well, if it isn't the hero who fended off Lao Shen Long, I try not to make a big deal about it. But pub manager, if you want to, I mean, feel free to. I'm surprised you returned in one piece. Close. This is Monster Hunter. The defense squad, like, dude, hold on. Sorry. The animation style looks sick. I fuck with the art heavily. Squad's attempts to stop it were utterly ineffective. Yeah. The whole outer wall, it all vanished, and its surrounding streets all vanished, gone without a trace. What kind of monster is this? That fortress was supposed to have capable hunters guarding it. I don't know what the hell's going on. First priority is to conserve our strength. Sure. Well, we've got a new Elder Dragon on the horizon. I don't know who this one is, but some horn coins. Oh, we can buy Dust of Life now. Wow, a silver egg for only 15 coins. Can I trade my 22 for 15 coins in return each? Just an idea. Mainly because I need raw meat. It's actually the #1 thing I've been using them for. Okay. Let's check our new quests we got. Also, hi, welcome in on the YouTube side. Hub ticket obtained. Good for us, good for us. What kind of stuff we got going on here? The unapproachable Yian Garuga. You're gonna give them a complex if you say things like that. Paralyzing Peril, sure. Return from the Pinnacle, Pinnacle Pioneering. You guys, I know that it's called the Ruined Pinnacle. You can come up with other names for the quest that you don't have to put Pinnacle in. You didn't call this one Paralyzing Peril and the Pinnacle. I'm just saying. Problem at the Pinnacle, you guys. I swear. And there's so many words in the English language. The boiling, broiling desert. All right, maybe, never mind. Go back to saying Pinnacle. I can read that one. Strutting Royal Runway. Sure. I would not be against doing a Celtis Queen. Water Kerfuffle. Okay, so this is going to be Fated 4. Yeah, okay. Fated 4 tier monsters. Gormagala. Sure. Oh, Kaiken means danger. I thought it said kitten means danger, and I was about to get into my Discord voice, but never mind. I was about to hit him with the, that's right, kitten. When Daddy says danger, you listen. Okay. I need to see when he fights his new elder. I mean, how many... I'm assuming they're the end of G rank, and right now we're on... What is it? G or 3-star? G 3-star? Okay. So I mean the obvious ones are gonna be we're gonna have to do the Fated 4. They've always had us do the Fated 4. What is the Discord voice? Well, I feel like I can't do it on command. I got performance anxiety. Okay? That's what I tell people. And by the way, a lot of guys have it, by the way. It's actually it's more normal to have it than it is to not have it, actually. That's the final boss, performance anxiety. One blue pill and we'll be chilling. One more hit of blue chew and I'll be fine. I don't know if anybody else got those ads. No, I emoted because I tried to, yo Rat, can you call me it? I feel like, be honest. So I feel like I'm one of the only things I'm self-conscious about. It's not my weight. That's what a lot of people are self-conscious about. I don't feel like I'm that overweight. I feel like I still am, but I've got, I don't think by US standards I'm nearly that bad. One thing that I am actually self-conscious about though, which you're gonna say is funny because I stream. If you say it's funny, wait, it's awesome? Wait, it's cool as fuck? Wait, I want it? Oh no. Oh God. They're gonna put me back on the Laotian long grind, man. But it looks so cool. Anyways, one of the only things that I am self-conscious about is my voice. Because when I was a kid, it was edgelord. Oh, edgelore. Oh, I was like, brother, I'm the lord of edging. What's steady hand? Compound skills that trigger, that simultaneously trigger 2 or more skills? That doesn't make sense. But anyways. So it was when I was a kid, I played a lot of CSGO online, which I think, honestly, I do think it's like a ritual that a lot of people should go through. Because it did teach me not to care about what people say online, because I can just view them as an angry Russian man who couldn't hold B anyways. So like, I don't need to listen to what they said. But with that, one of the things that I would always get made fun of for was my voice, because I was a kid playing. And as it turns out, people aren't nice to children online. I know that that's probably a shocking revelation for a lot of people, but yeah, I don't think everybody's very nice to children they meet online. So from there, the only real thing that like ever stuck with me as an insecurity was that my voice was bad. So which is, I know, somewhat ironic for a streamer, but it's not like a huge insecurity, right? Because if somebody says that I have a bad voice, well, brother, they're watching the stream. You were the one who stuck around. I didn't ask you. Plus, I can always just download voice mod and turn into pirate software. I've always got that out. Nah, we'll start going to Stalos. I don't have the kind of patience to do another Lao Shan Long right now. I just don't. That's just not me. Maybe next stream we can go for it. I said I was doing a Stalos here. Okay, do I have Thunder Res? I do have Thunder, Water, Fire, and Water? What the fuck is ice? Oh, wait. That's right. The ice is on my wrist. Am I right, Chad, or am I right? Would you believe I haven't had sex? What are your streaming times? So it's been a little all over the place, but Monster Hunter is Monday and Thursdays. And then I just kind of do variety whenever I stream aside from then. And it is starting anywhere from 5 to 5:30-ish normally Eastern Standard Time. And then just going for as long as I feel. Because I don't really have like a set schedule. I'm sure you're noticing I'm not the largest community of all time. So I don't really have anything super set in stone. I just kind of stream for fun, mainly. I just like talking. Okay, we're fighting a Stalos here, so we'll take the hit on stamina because I got plenty of meat for once. Like I raided a gay bar. Dude, did you guys see? Oh, dang, what's that time in EU? Well, I was about to say, the time it is right now, minus 2.5 hours. I do have a YouTube channel where every single VOD is permanently stored, so you don't have to worry about like a VOD going away on Twitch or anything. That's honestly, it was the main reason I started YouTube streaming. So I have a permanent archive of all of my other stuff, or of all of my streams I've ever done. You can go all the way back to watch me play Maple Story if you want. And that's, I mean, if you're going back there, my condolences. But, yeah, I don't know if anybody else saw this or if she was exclusively on my algorithm. You know, I saw this woman who said she went into a gay bar to call an Uber because she wanted to feel safe because otherwise she would just be on the streets waiting for her Uber. And she was upset because none of the guys in there were paying her any mind. But it has to be rage bait. I've come to the conclusion that anything I see online that doesn't make sense to me is rage bait. Because of course not, man. It's like going to a specialty store that sells only doors and saying, what the fuck, where are the windows? Well, man, it's probably at a different store. I'm hereby revoking Joe's gay pass. Why? What did he do? Did he say something homophobic? Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time. Dude, it's so fun to just put people on blast with no evidence. What the hell? Did he say he's like fine with them? He just doesn't like when they shove it in his face? That's a classic one. Hey, if it means for the next 3.5 years I'm safe, I wonder what he could be referring to. I wonder what's happening in the US right now that would have gay people feeling unsafe for the next 3.5 years. In unrelated news, did you guys see the South Park episode where they're making fun of Trump? That was pretty funny. Did you see the White House scrambling to be like, but the left used to hate South Park, but now that they made fun of Donald Trump, they love it? I don't get it. And it's like, I really just don't think that's true. Obviously, you can't go after every lie that our government says right now, otherwise you'll lose your mind. But like, has the left been against South Park since 1990? When South Park was first debuting, absolutely there were people against it. But I feel like that's a, you know, Japanese soldier fighting war that ended 30 years ago. You know, they're fighting something, it's done, it's over. All right, well, it's 2 a.m. I gotta go to bed now. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you again, but like, I understand times. I'm not the most EU-friendly streamer. I would be more EU-friendly if not for the fact that I work a full-time job. Heartbreaking, local streamer employed. No, we're gonna be stunned here and probably carded. We're not stunned. By the way, this Stalos is huge. This has to be a gold crown. I mean, this is a big bug. This is a big bitch. Sorry. I'm sorry, Estalos. That was out of pocket. You didn't deserve that. Okay, well, retaliating back with an angry roar kind of seems like maybe, you know, who's really to say who's in the wrong here? Fuck, man. Well, you know, okay. All right, all right. Can I have a gay pass? Dude, if you want a gay pass, it's actually so insanely easy to get. Go have sex with a man. There's a male loneliness epidemic. Just put on a wig and they'll fuck you. They're not picky, all right? Just make the first move and, like, it doesn't matter. They'll be bending over backwards, which is great for you. Reverse trapping. Isn't that when you, like, take a beat and change it up? Isn't that when you get the trap remix or something like that? Not 100% sure. When I was a kid, I remember, oh, dude, looking up songs and then looking up trap remix. Oh, yeah, that's 2013 core. God damn. But you know what? We didn't know how good we had it. Sweet Caroline trap remix? That goes crazy. That's what the song needed. Honestly, it kind of like, that song means a lot to me. Sweet Caroline. And you're gonna say, well, obviously it does, you're white. No, it means a lot to me because it was when I realized people are wrong when they say that white people don't have culture. Because I was at a family gathering where everybody was in the living room absolutely belting the Sweet Caroline lyrics together. I was downstairs at the time talking with somebody, I don't remember, I think it might have just been with my little brother. And we heard it up there. All night, I could not believe my ears. I was like, we're hitting the unironic Sweet Caroline posting in the year 2022. That was just kind of crazy to me. I don't think I was ready for it. It really caught me off guard. It was probably before 2022 because I think my grandma was alive. So I think it was before. Woo! All right, we're chilling. But either way, I just couldn't believe we were unironically posting that one. You know, I thought when I saw the post that were like, white people go crazy for this song, I was like, of course they're over exaggerating. No, they were right. So do I have a gay pass? I don't know. So like, see, non-binary people kind of like throw a wrench into like gay and lesbian for me. Because so I guess where it's confusing for me is because then you'll have, I guess I just don't want to prove the 50-year-old men right, is where I kind of get hung up. Because once we start including non-binary people, and I'm not saying they should be excluded, but this is where like I get fucked up on it personally. If you can say, for example, a lesbian, right? What makes somebody a lesbian? And if the answer is that they don't have attraction to men specifically because non-binary people and women are who they have attraction to, well then the 50-year-old dude who goes, I'm a lesbian in a man's body, he's actually right. Like, unironically, he's correct. And I don't want him to be right. So that's kind of where that's kind of where I get messed up on it, you know? Because he's the last person I want to be right about it. But I think he might be correct the more I'm hearing. And that's kind of where, I don't know. That's where I get fucked up. Now, gay people, I mean, like, I think anyone can say they're gay. Why? Well, because, like, being lesbian is fetishized in the U.S. Well, I think around most of the world. So that's, like, a desirable thing. Being gay is what gets you killed in half the countries across the world. So I don't think anyone's really pining after that title as much. I'm not saying that being lesbian still wouldn't get you killed there. I'm just saying it will get you killed and they'll fetishize you. Which at least somewhat, the label is... what the worst kinds of people are after. The kinds of people who shouldn't care about the label are precisely the ones who do, but still. But yeah, no, that's kind of where I've been fucked up with, where non-binary people slot into it. Which is also why I just feel like the more I hear, the more I'm like, it just sounds like people are all bi or pan. Because if you're... This is a real question. This is a learning moment for me. This is where I need help. If you're a dude who would consider yourself straight, but you're also down to date non-binary people, what are you? Fucking Riddler-ass question to Batman. Here's the thing, Bats. I'm a straight man, yet I'm dating a non-binary. What am I? Oh, I think that was the plot of The Batman. I didn't see it, but I'm 99% sure that was it. I know the Riddler was a big part of it. I bet he was asking those kinds of hard-hitting questions. But no, see, that's kind of where I get messed up. And I'm sure it's probably like a different case-by-case thing, right? Because at the end of the day, whatever title you give yourself is a title you give yourself. I.e., it doesn't really mean anything aside from to you. It's like what color solo cup you're taking at the furry party. It doesn't mean anything right up until you're getting pegged, you know? It's my fault for wanting a blue cup, I guess. Sorry. I just thought that... I don't remember if blue is the color that means you want to get pegged. I think, if I remember right, I think purple meant you don't want anything. So, this is like my Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide moment. If you're at the party, pick up the purple cup. Unless I'm wrong on that, in which case do not grab the purple cup. You're signing up for a world you don't understand yet, because I don't understand it either. God, this Estalos is aggro, man. That's a sip. That's a sip right in front of him. He doesn't even know what hit him. I think he's about to do 2 swipes. Nobody was able to answer my question, so I'm just going to consider myself the Plato, Socrates, and or Aristotle of our time. That's going to be how I'm going to cope with the fact that no one had an answer for it. By the way, that question did come from a genuine spot. I actually don't know, but also, like, the title stuff doesn't really, it doesn't affect me much, so it's not something I'm ever going to really look up in my free time. Really, as crazy as this might sound, I ultimately don't really care much what it takes to be a lesbian, because I know I'm not one. And that's kind of all I gotta know. Is I'm not included at that sleepover, so like, I'm not gonna worry about what goes on at it. Damn, that attack has a big AoE. Oh, please fall into the trap. All right, or kill me with a gun, whichever one works at your earliest convenience, man. What if you walked over here? What if you just took 2 steps forward? All right, screaming at me, sure. Check this shit out. We're gonna break that big old crest. We are not going to. We might. Somehow most of those missed, and I just couldn't tell you how. I wish that I could, but it's just not for me to know. Okay, we're just gonna stay in on him. Woo. That's big. That's the first time I've dodged that attack in my life. Far be it from... Damn, never mind. It might be the last. Oh, thank God I got the mount there, man. If I did not, we would be in a very different situation right now. I'm just gonna fucking full send. I've learned something. Caring about what the monster is doing is cringe. I'm just gonna hit the button until he goes down. And it seems to generally work out for me. All right, all right. I feel like I'm doing really good against him, though. I want to get a double swing in. Oh, that's what I was hoping for. I wanted to get that tail gone. man. Oh my god, and the crest? What do you have left aside from your name, huh? You are an Astalos in name alone now. Everything that made you somebody at some point is gone. Remember what I took from you. Wait, please don't. Wait, can you forget for a second? Can you have the earliest onset Alzheimer's of all time? Weaves? All right, we're chilling. I still wonder. Well, I mean, like, I probably don't want to know because it would just depress me. I do wonder what the earliest case is. Because I think that is a disease that generally just comes about from the atrophying of the brain, right? So I imagine it has to be old. Well, maybe if it's like so young, like a birth one. I don't know if this has ever happened, but I imagine if that happened, they probably don't make it too long anyways, so like it's hard to record what it was. But I don't know, the human brain is like an interesting thing, man. I wish that I had the drive to have studied any parts of human anatomy at like a college or something. Because I don't know, man, there's so much about... We're kind of just... You know, classic coder response coming in. We're kind of just like really complicated machines. And I think that's really sick. And I wish I could study more on it. But also at the same time, I don't think I'm ready to spend the rest of my life in debt because I wanted to know what makes people think the way they do. I'm just not that devoted to it, you know? I've got like a passing cursory interest. But definitely far from needing to work at Starbucks the rest of my life and going back home to my psychology degree. And going, just wait, man. Any day now, the government will be calling on psychologists. They'll need me. I say psychology because I think I'm more interested in the brain than general human anatomy. I don't really need to know what's going on in your large intestine, you know? Like, I've already got the general, I got the Cliff Note version of the large intestine. I don't need to know any more details than that. That's enough for me. Got it. If food goes in, something else comes out. Got it. Oh. What's good, Shogun Sienitar? I didn't know you'd be here. They got a full party going on. I'll just let him eat. Is Astalos over here? I didn't really watch where he was flying. It's appearing that might have been a mistake. I'm gonna guess he's area 8 asleep. Nope. Welcome back, man. Just did a big old lap around the map, I suppose. Woo, okay. Instantly get in there, get that tail hit. Hopefully that's enough to stagger him out of the air. Definitely isn't. Oh, but I mean, leaving the jugular open is just crazy to me. The nape of the neck being open. This guy has not watched Attack on Titan. Neither have I. No, that's not true. I saw season 1, and I think season 2. I can't remember 100%. I saw whichever season. I remember this scene very vividly because I liked it a lot. There was like a circular tower that they were in, and I think it was right after they went to the one bald guy's hometown, and like one of his parents had turned into a Titan or something, and they were starting to piece together that, wait a minute, maybe these Titans are... By the way, spoilers for Attack on Titan, I guess. But like after that, they went into a tower and the Beast Titan was there. I don't remember which season that is, but that doesn't feel like season 1 to me. But again, I was watching it all when it debuted, so at this point, most of it's pretty fuzzy for me. Because, I mean, people have grown up, you know? I watched it originally when I was in middle school. That's when season 1 came out for me. So, it's not exactly forefront knowledge for me. Instead, I remember all about Holden Caulfield from Catcher in the Rye. You could say that I picked the wrong piece of peak fiction to keep in my brain. I know. That's on me. I should change it. Oh, a streetcar named Desire? Yeah, how about we learn who the Armored Titan is, huh? You know, some shit that'll actually help us in real life. God, I can't, honestly. That's why limited memory space, make sure you remember what's important. Yeah, you just did not mind getting shocked at all. That shock collar did nothing to him. This guy's been collared and trained. Good for him. You ever see somebody and just wish you were living their life? We? I don't, but like maybe you did. I think we're chilling, honestly. Shogun, Mr. Sienitar. I've got to ask you, how much do the Astalos pay you to get in here? Because like, I mean, he's getting fucked up if not for you saving him. You don't have to bail him out, man. Let your friend make his own bad decisions. I mean, this is just fucked. I got roar stunned into, yeah. Look, is it fucked? Yes. Is it entirely my fault for still fighting when two of them were there? Also, yes. I think I'm bleeding. That's fine. I'll be okay. I mean, what's your body good for if not making blood? That's why people donate all the time. That's why once I got my STD test back and it was all positive across the board, I went, all right, time to start donating. If sharing is caring, then how come I'm the bad guy for giving you gonorrhea? Doesn't seem right to me. Our society's values are all twisted and distorted now. Oh, I gave you chlamydia and I'm a bad guy. Sorry that I wanted you to share in what I was enjoying. Oh, the yeast infection's horrible. Yeah, my fault. I thought you liked bread. Damn. Can't do anything nice anymore. Well, let's hope both of them aren't still in the same area. What do we leave it to? Thank God. All right. We finished the fight here. I think he's very weak. Because every time I was hitting him, he was stumbling. And normally if their poise is that low, they're pretty wounded. All right. Pop out this. Never mind. No, we're going to be fine. We're going to make it. We're going to live forever. Who was he even targeting? His own shot? But he got pissed off that he shot the ground. Yeah, I could have dodged that. I was just too busy greeting for my overhead. Dude, I will say I've been playing a bit of Wilds, not too much. The Hammer buffs came out. Man, I do love Hammer. I just think that Hammer and Switch Axe are probably the two best weapons in the game. I like Hunting Horn a lot, but I don't like playing it that much. Unless I'm playing online. But if I'm playing online, I have two friends who love playing Hunting Horn online. So I don't really ever have much of an opportunity to play it online, which I'm fine with, because like I said, Switch Axe and Hammer are really my two loves anyways. I still love Greatsword, and I love Sword and Shield too. But if I was to say my two mains, it's gotta be Hammer and Switch Axe. Switch Axe was the weapon that, like, I finally started to understand Monster Hunter with. Insect Glaive was my first ever main. But honestly, no offense. No, I'm about to say something a little inflammatory. Insect Glaive mains, cover your ears. Kind of boring after a bit. I felt like my playstyle was very linear with Insect Glaive. And you could argue that isn't your playstyle linear with Switch Axe? Or sorry, yeah, with Switch Axe, because you just go into sword mode and go crazy, and it's true. But I feel like the choosing when you go into it and all that kind of stuff. Now, I might like Glaive a lot more in Wilds, because it's got way more of a grounded playstyle. But I just found myself personally thinking, at the end of my World playthrough, if I used any other weapon, by the way, horrible time to put away my thing. I might actually lose this. I wish I could just fight him without the Shogun Sienitar showing up. That would be really nice, but is what it is on me for not bringing a dung pod and thinking that I could have a solo fight in this game about solo fighting monsters. But I found myself feeling at the end of my World playthrough, which was the second Monster Hunter game I ever completed, the first one being Monster Hunter 4. I didn't really know the monsters. I just knew how to jump around their patterns. But if I was on the ground, I found myself getting hit a lot. So I just kind of wanted to retire my Glaive because I was like, honestly, I don't feel like I'm playing the game. No, it was very, but I also, The number one thing I do miss about Insect Glaive, though, and I completely understand this, man, do I miss having a Kinsect. The Kinsect is so sick. I miss having him a lot. My little guy. I feel like every class should be allowed a Kinsect, even if it doesn't do anything. Because I just want the little dude on my arm. That's honestly the biggest loss that I still grieve that one to this day. By the way, we're just fishing while we wait. Told my boss can't come in today. Got my arm in a cast. Hey guys, sorry. This one's very boomer coded, but it's, you know, it's all I could really think of. A woman's 5 more minutes. That's a man's 1 more cast. Thank you. I feel like it's okay though, because, you know, dare I say it, I feel like it's a little intrinsically boomer-esque to love fishing. And I say that as someone who does love fishing. But I don't really think it's a young person hobby. These two are moving as a unit. Dear Lord, look at them in that area. 2 nuts in a sack. Get out of there, man. You don't need to hold each other like this. There's also, sorry, this is going back to something from a while ago. I just thought about it, though. I think there's a lot of room in pop music for more Hey family member music, you know? Because we had Hey Soul Sister, and we had Hey Brother. Why don't we get, like, some What's Going On Pops, or, like, some How's It Going Mom, you know? I just think there's definitely some more room to explore that. You guys leaving each other yet? Oh, cool. Astalos, you're gonna show up? Oh my god, you're gonna fight me? Wait, you're gonna let me play the video game that I paid money to play? Oh my, what a sweetheart. Dear Lord. That's rough. That's a rough one. He did a step back, so I was very worried that I was still going to connect, which is why I went quiet, because I was like, damn, I'm about to get my clock clean. I did not indeed get that clock clean. Okay. 1, 2. I haven't been able to hit him in ages. That should be a hit. Yes. All right. That doesn't hit me. Yeah, I'm simply too far away. Oh, I didn't actually think he'd go all the way back there. Now, it's possible for him to step back. He did not step back, though. Very kind of you. I don't know why Astalos is just, like, male in my mind. Mizutsune is, too, but I think that's because Mizutsune is a guy. Well, the Mizutsune's Wii fight, I should say. Because every Mizutsune Wii fight is like a horny one, as far as I know. Which is, I know, big day for the monster fucker community. Don't worry, I'm well aware. But yeah, I believe they're normally docile creatures, and the ones we fight are in mating season, which is why they're upset, and that's why they disrupt the environment. Damn! Astalos, I don't know what his deal is. He could just be a little freak. Oh no. I couldn't dodge in time, man. Ooh, that's massive. Throw out one of these. Yeah, well, yeah, we're eating a hit there. Wow, there's a lot of attacks, man. Is he leaving? I hope so. I mean, like, obviously I could take him. So, like, don't even worry about it. It's not like I'm scared or whatever. It's just like, yeah, it's embarrassing for him more than anything. Flying that direction, pretty high up. I'm gonna say area 8, where he's going to be nesting and sleeping now that he's wounded. Now, if I brought trank bombs and a trap, this would be over. I never... Atrocious time to be taking a drink. I was so confident in my guess that I was already resigning myself to that he had to be there. Confidence is key. However, it can also be stupidity. I think we were talking about Icarus earlier. Wonder what he did. Damn. Yeah. No, I ate that shit for breakfast. Okay. Good shit. Give me a second here. Yeah, we're fine. We run out, drink 2 of these, and then just turn back around. Why did I want to do this? Because this should get me back to mostly full, where I still have 1 more max potion I can play around. Which I think was better. Okay, see you around. Where are we flying? He's going this way. He's going to area 2, from my understanding. We will go to area 1 before going to area 2 just to check. But that does feel like an area 2 kind of guy. Maybe I shouldn't, honestly, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have done this guy first. Dude, we have nothing in our inventory, huh? It's rough. It's rough on these streets, I won't lie. We are making ends meet any way we can. But it's not looking pretty. This area. Now that's where you got a fella like me confused. I really thought he'd be there. He wasn't area 6. He's not area 1. He wasn't area 2. He could be area 7 because he did fly in this direction. He didn't go here. I don't think, because he definitely flew to the right from 6. I don't think he'd go all the way up to 8, but maybe he's just sleeping up there. Maybe he landed 2. Stianitar was there. He got up, flew away again. Maybe he even just moved somewhere else after. I don't really know how the AI works for this, you know? Okay, it's definitely not here. Got it. Well, that's really good information to have. Maybe area 5 is his nest, though, because we don't know where he sleeps. And we haven't seen any location that looks like an Astalos would sleep there yet. So I believe this is nest. Good shit. Okay, that's big. Bad dodge. Woo. Okay. Astalos is now on the ground. I repeat, Astalos is now on the ground. This is our time. I didn't honestly know you had that tail shock move. Or sorry, tail slap move. I know a lot of monsters do. I've just never seen Astalos do it. All right, main objective completed. It definitely got a little dicey there. In no small part due to Mr. Krabs showing up 3 or 4 times. And I still think this one was a gold crown because, like, look at my screen right now, man. He does not fit on the screen. No offense to him. Hitting the gym will do wonders for him because, like, I mean, this guy is simply too large. Look at this. He's been in any doorways. Sorry. That's a personal attack. You know, we should probably pop these bad boys. Oats, you got this, right? You guys, come on. Okay. As long as we get this, I'm happy. Quality stomach. All right, that's something at least. The insect husk from the first one did hurt. I won't lie. I did feel that one. I had that feeling inside my balls. It did go electric, baby, when you turned it on. So what does he actually say in that song? Because I have always, unironically, like, I'm not even kidding, I've always heard this, I have this feeling inside my balls. And I don't think that's what, I mean, it could be. It wouldn't be the first time, believe it or not, that an artist has referenced balls existing. Yeah, gold crown large. No surprise there. It felt like it. I wonder how good the Astalos G rank armor is. I mean, we might as well check. We might as well check. We were just standing around anyways. We're just kind of messing. Okay, forge armor. Let's see what we got going on here. Strange helm, strange auroras. Okay, whatever. Cianatar stuff. Wait, why don't I have it? Damn, did I not get what I need for it? Yeah, because there's Basarios. There's Volvadon. I didn't get what I needed to even see that. Aha, Stalos Male X. So it is chain, crit, stun, and stamina recovery. Wait, but that's the X one. What's the... Oh, wait, no, because it's not the GX one. Because the GX one, I would probably need a different ore for, which I'm just now unlocking, if I had to imagine. Yeah, because then here's these ones. And these are Auroras, which are from La Shanlong, which have evade distance potential and edgelore, which I don't really care for any of those. Now, in switch axes, we might be able to break or craft a new... We can't craft a new one. Okay. Sorry for even assuming that. Even though the Astalos does have a normal switch axe, I guess we can't just craft its outright G rank one. I'm imagining. This child has new information for me. Some special permits for coins. Trade. So we have... What if I bought a pristine ore? Just to see what it does. And then we'll buy one more immaculate. And then one more pristine. Just because I have no clue what they actually make us. This could be the new GX one for the G3 ones. Which would be really nice. No, I'm gonna safely say it's not for that. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, even though it looks awesome, I just don't think it's gonna be useful. And based off of that, I don't think any of the Fated 4's armors are actually gonna be useful for us. God damn. Oh my lord, I mean, what is even holding all that up? They don't make games like that anymore. Especially not now that Steam's removing all the goon games, dude. Don't get over. What is it, the dark metal? Type shit. What, status 9? That's crazy. Do I have any use for it? Not even remotely. So, I mean, like, it's not that crazy, I guess. We could make... It's not the notched axe. It's the beak axe that we could make. And then we could start upgrading it all the way to get to the exact same thing right here. That's not bad. Put in a lot of work to get the exact same thing I currently have. Now you're speaking my language. I mean, maybe we should upgrade this one. And then just throw in... You know, 3 of these. And 1 meaty hide. Don't equip it now, because I'm curious. I don't have enough paddock oil now. But then it would be maxed out for this one. And then it would be 230 for that. The best time to go. Wow, still worse than the Elder Axe. The Elder Axe might just be too good. No matter what I do, I can't get anything to come even close. Even if I farmed all the way up to this one. My goated axe, it would still do nothing. This one would do nothing, but honestly, good. Fuck the Kieran. This one I miss. I miss the Baron Defiance. The Serenity, or not the Serenity, sorry, the Shigaru one looks really cool, but I don't know. Alright. You know what time it is. I'm gonna be ending stream. I've been tired recently, man. I think I've just been doing too much at work. I gotta, like, stop working. I'm putting in too much work at work, I think. So if I can find a solution and a way around that, that would be huge. Like, if ChatGPT could take my job, but I'd still get paid for it, I think that I would be cool with that. Because there's other jobs out there that I think I would view as important. But some of the other, I just, look, man. We can just drop, you know. I'm developing a website, all right? I'm cool to just, like, get paid after ChatGPT tells me to throw in code. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. You had a great time streaming. I hope you had a great time watching. Sorry, I'm stretching for the first time in, like, 2 hours. First time moving my body, realistically. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on. I hope you had a great time watching. I had a great time streaming. I will see you guys, worst case Monday, maybe Saturday, because my Saturday plans got changed around. So I might do something Saturday. The only issue is I'm not feeling inspired right now for any kind of like story games. Because I know there's, but there's Expedition 33. There is Expedition 33, right? But like, I'd have to buy Expedition 33. And it is $45. I don't know if that's me. I don't know if I'm a $45 right now kind of guy. It's normally 50 though. It is 10% off. But yeah, I'm sure I'd love it if I did play it. But no hypocrite though. I didn't buy the new Donkey Kong game, so it's not like I just spent a lot of money and then when I'm not gonna pay 50 for this one. But thank you guys for coming out. I'll see you Monday most likely, but possibly on a Saturday.